Hello, welcome to this class. Here we will learn how to create a Python data frame using list. In the previous video, we have already covered it, but just to revise how to create a data frame using list, we have to use the data frame function, that is the constructor function of pandas library, and this is passed data, index, columns, data type, copy, parameters. Here data is mandatory, other parameters are not. When you do not provide index, it will take these index value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as many the rows of data are there, and when you do not provide the column name, it will take 0, 1, 2 column wise depending upon the number of column. So in this program, at the line number 2, a list of numbers have been created named data. At line number 3, the data frame constructor function have been called with this data list, and so a data frame is created with the 5 rows, 5 values, and these values are given in rows. So we will have total 1 column of values and total 5 values. By the last line, this data frame is printed. Now the data frame is created by list of lists, then it can have multiple columns. With only a single list of values, scalar values, it will have only one column where each value will be assigned in each row. But if you are providing a list as the first value, a list as the second value, a list as the third value, then they will be assigned row wise. The first value will be given to row number 1, where the first list of this list data that has the value Ram will be given to the first column, 10 to the second column, same as the second value, that means the second list that is inside this data list, Ajay, 12. Ajay will be assigned to the first column, 12 to the second column, and this will go in the second row. The Vijay and 13 is another list, and it will go into third row with Vijay to the first column and 13 to the second column. In the third row, again data frame is created using this data, that is actually a list of lists. It is containing 3 lists. This is the list data which is itself is containing 3 another lists, and another parameter columns clearly defined here, name and age. So columns are defined name and age. Here we have 2 columns, they given name and age, and this data, that is a list of lists, have 3 lists inside it which took place of 3 row values. And because we did not provide index, so the default index 0, 1, 2 have been assigned. There is more elaboration of creating data frame using list of lists and another sequence strings. Here in the second line you can see that this D1 is a list of lists and string. This is a list of lists and string. First is a list of characters, second is list of numbers, and third is a 3 character string. Then a list of index ABC have been created, and then a list of strings, another list of strings have been created and given the name columns. These 3 D1 index and columns are given to data frame constructor functions. Then this function will treat the first value as first row values, the second list of D1 as second row values, and the string that have 3 characters will be assigned to the third row, 1 character for each row. HAR. So this way it has been assigned HAR. H goes to the first column, A goes to the second column, and R goes to the third column. Index is now defined by us here. So index that have been passed took place of 0, 1, 2, and here it is A, B, C. Columns have been directly passed and it is named as name, age, marks. Name, age, marks have been given to the column name. So this D1 have total 3 values. First value is a list, second value is another list, and third value is a string, and that string have been divided in 3 parts. Now fourth line, df1 equals to pd1.dataframe is a call to the constructor function with passing D1 index and columns, and it creates a data frame of 3 rows and 3 columns. Here you can understand that you are passing list of 3 values, first value, second value, and third value, and each value are either a list or have the same number of characters as list in string. Here you can also create a data frame using dictionary of arrays or list. Arrays simply means n-dimensional arrays. In the second line, a dictionary have been created where the first key is name, second key is age, and third key is address. And first value is a list of Ram, Lakshman, Bharat. Second value is 23, 21, 2 is another list, and third value is an string, a scalar value. So first column is given Ram, Lakshman, Bharat value. Second column is given 23, 22, 21 values, and third column is given the scalar value. It is copied in all the rows. So this way you can see creating a data frame using the dictionary is direct. It is clearly showing which column have what values for what rows, and it is easier to identify. So what happens when you pass column names? In the previous slide you did not pass the column name, and you can see the column name were took from the dictionary keys name, age, and address. But now if you exclusively provide the column names, that is age, B, C, what will happen? This data frame will match age with the key in dictionary and assign 23, 22, 21 to the age column because it matched. It will again check for column B, and because there is no key that is matching to B, it will create another column but will not provide any value. And for C it has another column, but in this dictionary C has no corresponding value. C is not any key. So in this case C will be another column with not a number value. The third line is the call to the constructor function with dictionary and column names, list of columns actually. Data frame using ND arrays and lists. I have another example here. When you are providing the column names, remember in the previous slide the first column name was age. So when the first column name matched with a key, this key age of dictionary 1, it filled these values 23, 22 and 21 in the column age. for other columns B and C it put NaN. Now in this case the columns that have been provided A, B, C have no matching corresponding values, so all are not a number. That means there are no entries, so this data frame becomes an empty data frame that have column names and indexes are not defined. Indexes will be defined as the entries are made. This is another example where the index have specially been used. A, B, C. The difference from the previous example is that here index have been clearly defined, A, B, C, and you can see the index that were before 0, 1, 2 are now A, B, C. So here we end our discussion of data frame creation using list of lists and dictionary of lists or ND arrays. Thank you.